buying that.
Kevin Durant stuff heating up. Reportedly would prefer a trade to San Antonio. KD, Wemby, Fox trio. Boom, ba-da-ba, top 4 in the West. Boom, right?
I think it would be.
I know.
I think this team would be stacked, depending on what they give up, if they keep their picks, who they take at number 2, how this young core continues to grow. Yes, but you put Fox, Kevin Durant, and Wemby on any team, they are going to be a contender, especially with the pieces they already have now. So yeah, I really like that. And if I'm KD, it's probably my number 1 option.
Woo! I don't know.
If I'm Giannis, that's my number 1 option. If I'm those two guys, I want to go there.
Yeah, I mean, on paper alone, this looks good, right? To be
doing this?
No, to be top 4. It's the difference between them being a good team and we're putting top 4 on them and they hadn't played a game together.
And the West is stacked.
And we did do this with Phoenix. And
the West is stacked. On paper, I love this. I think this is a great fit for KD. On paper, I think this is an opportunity for him at the juncture in his career. He can be a wow factor for a team. He can be the X factor. Allow Wemby to be the blossoming star that he is and kind of give him everything that he needs in a support system and still be able to go get 30 points at any call when it's needed. And so I love that. And I love Fox being their point guard. They can play a faster brand of basketball, and that's somebody that's absolutely they can get Kevin Durant the basketball, give Wemby other options. But we're talking about top 4 in the West. With Denver's going to be back. Obviously, OKC is going to be back.
Cool.
There's going to be a bunch of matchups, but I don't want to put that. So no, I'm not buying top 4.
He's going to Texas. How about that? He's going to San Antonio, Houston, or Dallas. Yeah, I think he's going to one of those 3.
If I had to take a guess, I'd say the best fit is going to be San Antonio. That's probably where you land.
I'm going to be so annoying to you guys.
Who would you rather have, Giannis or KD?
Ooh, God, that's a tough. Honestly, it's like the most win-win situation you could possibly ask a Spurs fan. I don't care. Either one, plug them in. We're ready. Let's go. Spurs still a topic here because the Sixers are apparently, perhaps, maybe speaking with San Antonio about getting that number 2 pick and moving up. So if you are the Spurs and you're entertaining this, what would you want in exchange?
This is interesting because why would the Sixers want they want Dylan Harper over Ace Bailey?
And if Dylan Harper doesn't want to be a Spur.
You have Maxey and you have Jared McCain. So, I think this is interesting for Philly. I love Dylan Harper. I think he's a stud. I think he's a chance to be the Rookie of the Year. He is the impact I think he's going to have is more ready right away. But what does that look like? What do you give up? What is the Spurs?
Is it a McCain?
And it's flop picks for something. They take Ace Bailey. I don't know what that looks like. But
Conrad's do they want a Paul George? No. The answer is no.
I do like Dylan Harper more than Ace Bailey in this draft. I think he's going to end up being a better player.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Lou, I'm kind of curious about this next one. This next one pisses me off. According to a Knicks beat writer, the Knicks didn't scrimmage enough or work on specific end-game situations under THIBS, because here comes the blasting
What's the beat writer's
case.
name?
I don't know. I actually don't know in this particular case, but I'm sorry, Lou. Are you buying this? Because did we not just get told for years that he works them too hard?
I'm not buying. Yeah.
What is this?
And
what is this?
That's a great point as well. I didn't even think of that, what I was about to say. I'm not buying that because, as Chandler knows, when you get 35, 40 games into the season, you're not scrimmaging anyways. Yeah, so that's not a thing. No team is scrimmaging unless you come back from All-Star break and guys are revving their engines up. Then you'll get a sweat. Other than that, you want guys to be healthy as best you can. So scrimmaging isn't a big part of practicing as you get deeper into the season. Obviously, this was something that happened at the end of the season where this firing came along, and that's when you start to consider things. Other than that, I don't see it. As far as the in-game situations, that's another one. In-game situations is usually a rep or two, just trying to figure out, hey, if I don't have timeouts, this is what I'm going to do. If we need a 3, this is what we're going to do. We're going to spend
They won some clutch games.
And you're going to spend 5 or 10 minutes on it anyways. That's not like something that happens very, very often. Every once in a while, you go over in-game situations just to have a refresher, but those aren't the end-all, be-all when it comes to practices and preparation for games. So no, I'm not buying.
I'm not here for this, by the way.
It doesn't even make sense because, like you said, every report coming out of everywhere he's been is that he works him too hard. He's been in the NBA more than half his life, and you don't think he's working him after a shoot-around end-of-game situation? Not to mention they have the clutch player of the year who's really good at end-of-game. So how does this make sense?
Do you remember the Detroit series? How it ended? It was high jump. By the way, Dolan, this is you. This is all James Dolan.
And now we're looking at the team that's in the NBA Finals that beat them. They ran into a better team.
Thank you.
The end.
This
They
is
ran
just
into
You
a
know
better
what this
team.
is? This is James Dolan being exposed for once again putting his finger in all this business. He's embarrassed because you've asked 7 dudes to go out on a date and everybody said no.
That are married.
And that's what's happening now.
It feels
So-
like a little justification
Yeah.
tweet that they
You already
had put
fired
out
him.
there that doesn't make sense.
Go, Beadle. Go.
Team Tibbs for life. All right, that's good.
Hated that.
For life.
Enjoy the game tonight.
Oh, well.
Por vida. We'll see y'all on Monday.
Run it up, then run it back, yeah, yeah.